A Nigerian man used the Ghana International Airport, that is the Kotoka International Airport, and was totally shocked at the new development that is going on in the Ghana Kotoka International Airport, and he compared it to that of Nigeria. He said, in Nigeria, you can never see this in their airports. Let's watch the video together. Don't forget to like the video and share.
Guys, I am right here at the Ghana International Airport. That is Kotoka International Airport, Accra, Ghana. Yes, guys, behind me, you can see Trolley. Yes, this trolley, you can find it in every airport all over the world. Yes, but something has caught my attention this morning. I came to the airport this morning to escort my wife. She's traveling, yes, out of Ghana, you know. But when I saw this trolley, something occurred to me. You know, I realized that here in Ghana, you don't pay for this trolley. This trolley is free. Yes, when you buy your air ticket, it covers all the services at the airport. But unfortunately, in my country, Nigeria, after buying your ticket, you still have to pay for this trolley. That's very, 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 very bad. So this has been happening over the years, and a lot of people have been complaining about it, especially some foreigners that come into Nigeria. They don't have our currency. You know, it's difficult for them to, you know, ask them to pay for trolley just to push their, you know, their luggages. You know, that's so bad. You know, so I wanted to talk about this long time ago, but then when I came to the airport this morning, I remembered that I said, no, I have to talk about it. Each time I travel to Nigeria and I'm asked to pay for this trolley, it's not the amount that is my problem. It's not the money. It should be a free service at the airport. Here in Ghana, you don't pay for it. It's free. You can carry as many as you want to do whatever you want to do as far as it's within the airport, because these things are free. Look at it. It's all over here. It's everywhere. Even here in Ghana, they change it. After every few months, they will change it. Look at it. They have it as many as possible. It's everywhere. Everywhere. It is free. You know, the government have made it available for all the travelers so they can be able to carry their things, convey the things around, you know. But unfortunately in Nigeria, you have to pay for this trolley. Even when you pay, you have to also pay for the person that will help you to push it. That's so bad. So guys, my wife has gone inside the airport. So I'm going to meet her right inside the airport now, and we're also going to talk about this inside the airport. Yes. So let's go. Okay, good morning, sir. So this, do you pay for it here? Do you pay?
No, when you are buying ticket.
When you are?
They add it to your ticket. You have to reduce time you spend. That's
you see what my brother is saying? So you don't pay for it here. It's free. It's free in Ghana. When you buy tickets, everything is included.
Yes.
So you don't have a particular money you pay for it.
No, you don't have.
Please, it's free. So what we're talking about is that, you see, in Nigeria, after buying the tickets, you still have to go and pay for this.
No,
which is very, very wrong.
Wrong. Completely wrong.
Because when you buy your ticket, it means that you have covered all these things.
It's included.
So why should you pay for it again? You know, because sometimes it's embarrassing to foreigners who come into Nigeria. Then you'll be asked to go and pay for this again.
No.
So automatically here in Ghana, you don't pay for it. When you buy your ticket, it covers everything.
That's
Yes, look at them here. They're everywhere. You are free to carry anyone, you know, carry your things. As far as you are not taking them out of the airport premises, you are free to use them. So I don't know where you're watching from. So if in your country that they pay for the trolley, let me know. I don't know. Nigeria should also learn this from Ghana. Anyway, that's...
How much?
500.
Why would you pay for trolley? In an airport?
Yes, sir.
Why would you pay for a trolley in an airport?
Concession to a company.
Which company is that one?
Just down.
So they bring in the trolley, so you pay for it, they hire it.
Yes.
Well, in other airports, it's free. Okay. No worries. We're here. We need to hire this thing so we can use to pick up our loads.
We need to hire it.
Yeah, they hire it.
Okay, let's go.
Guys, I am back talking about this Nigerian airport. I have just landed back in London. Guys, if you are traveling to Nigeria this December and you are Nigerian and you do not have a Nigerian passport, hey, get yourself a passport or apply for the passport so you have a receipt. Because if I tell you what I just went through, I think the airport probably has to be the worst airport I've ever been to my whole life. That place has dealt with me. It caused me serious anxiety, depression, all in the space of like maybe 2 hours. Like, no joke. It's like you have to face 100 obstacles. You know, when you face obstacles in life, it's usually maybe spiritual or something. This one is physical obstacles, as in like an obstacle course. You have to go through a series of 5 different obstacles. The first one, in fact, there's too many things that happened. Let me just tell you the parts that dealt with me. Imagine we've gone to the security, you know where they check your passport and they expect you to go, the soldiers. But obviously I've travelled with a visa now, so ignore my lashes. Do you know what I mean? I've travelled with a visa. Tell me why he's looking at my passport. He said, where's your Nigerian passport? I said, I came with a visa. I've showed them the visa. He gathered everybody as a collective, all the soldiers, to go in one corner and start laughing at laughing. They all just looked angry. I don't think you guys understand. You would have thought I came with no passport or something. They all gathered in the side, angry, like they had beef with me. They said, you, come here. Hey, I just thought, hey, I've come forward. I said, yes, sir. They said, are you proud to be Nigerian? I can't make this up. He said, are you a proud Nigerian? I said, yes. He said, so where's your Nigerian passport? I just said, oh, I'm in the process of, where's your Nigerian? You know, guys, the fear they put onto you, because they're not joking. The man said he threatened to stop me from boarding my flight, knowing I've checked in my baggage because I did not have a Nigerian passport. Do you know what he said? This man took it so personal to the point where he literally said he feels like you Brits, I don't know what beef they have with us Brits, as if I'm not Nigerian. He said, you Brits feel like because of what's going on in Nigeria, we'll just want to claim Britain. I'm so sorry, but who's out here claiming Britain? And only Britain. Like, I'm proud to be from where I'm from. But this man basically said, because of the issues that happen in Nigeria, I would rather claim Britain than claim Nigeria. So that's why I don't want to have a Nigerian passport. I thought, are you dead serious? Like, I thought, what kind of person is out here making it that personal? Like, why would you even make it that personal? Guys, to get out of the situation, they told me I'm not boarding my flight. Like, they made up their mind. I begged. I literally stood there. I begged them in the corner. Do you know how I got out of that situation? At the end, he even said he's a pastor, but he's very, very angry at me. Like, I just, what kind of people are these? Whether I have a passport or not, why does it affect you? Anyways, obviously, at the end of the day, you can't say these things. I had to beg. I said, please. I said, I just want to go home. I'm sorry. I'm going to get my passport. Well, I swear to you, God. Do you know how I got out of it? After I even prayed under my breath, like, Lord, help me. He said, after feeling bad, he said, because of my mom. I don't know why. Because my mom has a Nigerian passport. He said, because of your mom, buy us all minerals. Talking about water. Buy us all minerals and you can go. So you mean to tell me, I suffered for 1 hour for you to tell me, bring me water and go? I'm done with this airport, honestly. That doesn't even account to all the things I went through. That's just 1% of the shit I went through in
Lagos Airport sucks.
Genuinely, 50% of the people at that airport should be fired. And it would run so much more efficient. I got back to Heathrow, bro. And I'm like, I've not seen an employee in like 2 minutes. And it's fine. Everyone's here. Look, they left all the trolleys over there. It's fine. I can go grab the trolley myself. I can go put it back myself. Wow, look at this. Look at life.
Attention, please. On behalf of Airpeace, we sincerely apologize.
Imagine being stuck at the airport for over 10 hours waiting for your flight, just to be stranded, tired with zero compensation. This is how Airpeace Nigeria treated its passengers like animals for 10 hours. My flight was originally scheduled for 5:40 p.m. to 6:40 p.m. Abuja to Kano. It was now rescheduled to 8:20 p.m. via text. On getting to the counter, I wanted to check in and the counter mistress told me that the flight had been rescheduled again to 12:40 a.m. midnight. I had no choice but to check in my bag and then wait till my flight was being called. On getting to the lounge, there were a lot of people waiting for their flight, most of them being Airpeace Nigeria. Other flights include like Arik Air and Ibom Air. Ibom Air was supposed to travel to Lagos, as well as Airpeace traveling to Lagos, Asaba and Kano. The people that were traveling to Asaba had been waiting since 8 a.m. in the morning. They only got notice of their flight being rescheduled by 6 p.m. No prior notice, nothing whatsoever. A staff of Airpeace had said all other flights traveling to Asaba and Lagos were scheduled to fly around 10 to 11, just for 11 o'clock, and then nothing was being said. We went to the counter to ask questions from this man because he was talking over the microphone and we couldn't even hear what this man had to say. So now, quick backstory. The flight for Asaba was called to board by 9:21 p.m. pronto, and At that time, they had gone to the plane. I think they sat down, and then a heavy rain started falling in Abuja. Just for them to come back by like 11. And they said a staff member damaged the door, you guys.
Don't bend down. Panabita supposed to come. You know, say that one, Panabita walk.
The hostess can't even stand up, sir, because anything could happen.
No. You already spoiled the door.
They're all going to be in that store. They can't move. They won't be able to breathe.
At this point, everybody was already tired from waiting for hours with no explanation, tired from sitting in uncomfortable chairs, tired from being ignored. We just wanted to go home.
I leave my rice, I leave my ram, meat, everything leave. I rush to my I leave them, they push me anywhere. My own, I can't come today. My own,
At this point, that chaos ensued when the Airpeace staff had promised an emergency flight for the Asaba people to Asaba and then called the Lagos people to the boarding gate to start boarding. These people were not having it at all. People were shouting, children were crying. Like, it was total chaos. Now, this was around 1 a.m. after the Lagos passengers had boarded and the Asaba people were taken to an airport lodge by the Airpeace announcer. Kano people were called to the boarding gate by 1:30 p.m. for boarding. You guys, for boarding, it's not as if we were called to enter the plane. You guys wouldn't believe what these Airpeace people, the stunts that these Airpeace people pulled on us, honestly. The lack of accountability, the lack of professionalism that these people pulled. We were under this rain. These people called us to board, but they kept us under the rain for good 30 minutes. We were stranded. Nobody came to say anything. Nobody came to announce anything. They left us. They just told us to proceed to boarding. I tell you that the women weren't having any of it any longer. Children were outside. It was cold. It was 26 degrees in Abuja. It had rained heavily, and these people told us to stay. Like, you guys, please just listen to this trash. How the men are just staying there for me, like doing nothing, while the women are here asking accountability for this episode. People have been here for like 12 hours. I've been here for 9 good hours. What an Airpeace officer has to say is what a shame. Very wild, I swear. This is very, very wild. There is no pilot. They brought us out here. In the rain, the cold is like about 20-something degrees in Abuja. It's raining heavily. It's raining. People are outside. We don't even know if we're going or not. There are children outside, not wearing sweaters. It's like 20-something degrees now. Finally, the pilots came and then we were asked to enter the plane. After so much violence had occurred, after a slap had been given, the flight attendants looked as if they were going to fight. They looked so distraught. Like, it was not a good flight experience at all. Finally, the plane started moving at about 2:50 a.m. 2:50 a.m. since 5:40, you guys. Since 5:40 p.m. this plane started moving about 2:50 a.m. It was not even a very funny experience. Honestly, Airpeace, you guys need to do better. We arrived Kano at 3:50 a.m. I got to my house at 4 o'clock in the morning, after staying in the airport since 7 o'clock p.m. This was one of the worst experiences I've had with any airline in Nigeria. Airpeace.
See how frustrated we are in the flight too. Since this is the flight that left Abuja by 6:20 to Owerri. We have been on air for 45 minutes. And these people saw where the airport doesn't have light. We cannot land in Owerri. Now we cannot land in Owerri. We have been on air for 45 minutes. We cannot land in Owerri. Now we have to go back to Abuja. Nigeria, they play. Look at just they play. Just imagine how APs they use us play. That we cannot land in Owerri Airport. That we have to go back to Abuja just because Owerri Airport don't have lights. Make they use us play now. We dey on top air. They use us play. Say make they go back to Abuja. So where they no get light or where the airport don't have light to land. Nigeria, they play. Nigeria just they play. They play Nigeria. We dey air for 45 minutes. They say we cannot land in our.
The open road, it calls my name. With every sunrise, it's not the same. UJTV's where my heart unfolds. Stories untold, worlds to behold. Sand in my shoes, sky so wide. The ocean whispers, the mountains confide. Every moment's a treasure we chase. Life's a journey we embrace. Wonder and wonder, every mile. Carry the world in your smile.
About this trolley thing in the airport in Nigeria, it's actually true. I don't see any reason why I should be carrying my luggage, traveling, using, and I can't be able to access a trolley. It means I have to pay some amount of money to be able to access. This was what even caused a problem between me and one of the staff at the airport while I was traveling from Lagos, Nigeria to Enugu. I was with a lot of luggages, like my bags were there. I was supposed to use the trolley for free, charging me 1,500 naira to use a trolley. I was like, why should I pay to use a trolley? But this man was actually shocked that here in Ghana, the trolleys are free and they are new ones. The trolleys in Nigeria, most of them are not even okay. So you need to be careful when using the trolleys in Nigeria. So I don't know which way Nigeria still have a long way to go when it comes to organizing things, when it comes to making sure that their citizens are traveling without having to complain. I don't see any reason why I should be traveling and using the trolley. I'm going to be paying. Am I meant to carry my luggages on my head? After paying for flights, I will have to pay for trolley? That is insane. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Please don't forget to like this video, share this video, and subscribe to the channel.